Welcome to this Jobman presentation. Jobman is an ingenious tool for special tasks in a mainframe data center. Jobman executes extensive and complex modifications in your job control. It changes the JCL as specified and adds job control of any type, fast, safe and error-free. It just depends on you and your instructions. Using that tool will prevent failures which always happen when you are doing all these changes manually. Here you can see Jobman's primary selection panel with all the functions I'll explain below. Let us initially turn to Jobman's main function, the job control modification. Firstly, you can see a standard ISPF editor opened with a modified panel. All well-known ISPF commands and line commands are available here. You can use predefined JCL keywords to restrict your changes to exactly these objects. Here you can define the origin value, here the new value. The start position in the old value, the length of the string to be changed, and the dataset qualifier number. It is possible to use generic specifications. Using command KW for keywords, you will get a list of all available JCL keywords. Your in- and output files, the actual used log file and archive, setting the keyword command. This command inserts all available keywords into the file for further optional usage. Using keyword global will change all matching strings within the JCL. Using each other keyword limits the change exactly to that JCL object. I've prepared some JCL modifications which should be processed in just one step. This sample shows a change definition to job name prefix myUser, valid and processed for all 8-digit job names beginning with RG5130, and only digit 1 to 6 of a job name will be changed. Here I'm searching all values inside a job card called myUser. The result should be that all objects should be named myUser99. And of course, only digits 7 and 8 should be modified. And as next, the simple change of a chess statement. And a change of a program or procedure name. The first digit of a program parameter should be modified here. The dataset name should be changed, but only the high-level qualifier. And this change should also be done in all comment cards. Of course, all blanks within the brackets are important and will be processed. As I'm sure you know, there are a lot of alternative ways to achieve the same result. I can, for example, change a value completely or at particular positions. To find the right technique here is just a matter of practice. The next point on this panel, option 2, modify or extend the job card. This sample shows the insert of an additional job card parameter. but only if it doesn't already exist. Just a little hint, you may set an eye catcher for an easy retrieval. Option 3. Insert cards between a job card and the first exec statement. In this case, some root statements should be inserted, if no other root card already exists. Option 4. Insert a DD statement for a particular program. These two DD statements should be inserted if program myproc66 is executed. Procedure calls with the same name should be ignored. The next function, add one or more last steps. This job control will only be added if that defined logic is true. The syntax of inserted JCL or data will not be checked for correctness. Option 7. Recover previous JCL modifications. You can select previous JCL modifications from any date at any time for further processing. The next function, list modification log files. These log files contain all processed modifications comparing old and new values. These log files contain a unique message ID, the time the change was processed, the job name, the line number in the downloaded JCL file, the change number, a marker for origin and new data, and the old and new JCL or data line. And here you can check all your modifications for correctness. And here's the last function I want to show you. List all results and the job name table. In this file you can insert all job names you want to modify exclusively, the so-called job name table. And here you will find the results of your modifications as PDS and sequential file. If member names are specified in the job name table, only those will be processed. An empty file means all members of a PDS should be processed and may be modified. An empty What are the advantages of using Jobman? Jobman converts your job control fast, traceable, and failure-free. There is no system installation required. It is recommended to install Jobman in your user environment. You can repeat the change process until it meets your expectations. If you want to know more about Jobman, don't hesitate to get in touch with us or call me directly at one of the listed numbers. I would be very pleased to receive questions as well as positive response. Thank you for your attention.